Hello everyone, welcome back to E2E Extended. So last time we started thermal expansion. We've actually done most of it, to be honest. And we also made the Empowerer in these two very nice buildings. And with that we were able to get into Ender IO, just barely. Two simple machines. And as always I've done a little bit of stuff off camera. I've kind of built the courtyard. There still has to be a bunch of terraforming though. I'm yet to do that. But we have a nice wall with iron bars. I might get rid of the reinforced stone. I'm not entirely sure though. And I've also done the outside of this room, so it does match everything now. The base is already quite big, even though there's like 3 rooms. I'm fairly happy with it so far. And I also went mining for a while, and made a new ore processing thing, with thermal expansion. If you remember last time I got a kit from a quest reward, the red one, and I've loaded up the pulverizer with these augments, auxiliary sieves. It increases the byproducts. I'm not really sure how much, but we have 4 of them. And they're made this way, which is pretty cheap. But these are a little weird. The tool casing. We can do this of course, but I wanted to do this recipe with royal jelly because you get 8. So it's a lot better. And the way I got royal jelly was this way, using a worm and then Pam's royal jelly, which you can get by squeezing a bee, which you can buy. And we have a market. It was like 3 emeralds. Don't ask where the guy is. I think he died. He's cemented in the wall. So everything I got from my mining trip went in here, pulverized down and smelted. And now we're fairly rich. Look at all this. 49 platinum. I think it's from all the nickel. Yeah, it's 10% base chance. So this is pretty nice. I hope we don't have to go mining for a bit. Okay, so in today's episode, I'm not really sure what I want to do. My first idea was E2, the controller, because we have access to Ender IO. Plus 100 difficulty? What? Okay, I'll just ignore it. It's fine. So we're just going to need industrial machine chassis, 1 per controller. So I'm pretty sure this is doable. Everything else is fine, albeit a bit expensive. So I think I want 9 of these, 1 ring and a subnet. I'm not sure if I want to do it here though. Yeah, I don't want to remove my face. So I think I'll build a room over here. This will be the A2 section. We'll have CPUs, molecular assemblers, and all sorts. But first I want to craft the controllers. So we're going to need many machine frames. 9. I made like 3, so we're just going to need 6 more. That's not too bad. It might take a while to do this though. Remember, it takes like 4 minutes. I'm not looking forward to that. So maybe we should look at power before then, so it doesn't take so long. How about, just to temporarily boost the power, we make another gas burning generator. Maybe another one as well. 3 in total. That should make the crafting down to about a minute, since these go up to like 2k, I think. And we also have to upgrade the flux ducts a bit. How much though? Harden seems about fine. 8,000. It does say max 4k though, so maybe it's not good? I don't know. Let's just make 2 gas burning generators. See how it does. So this seems actually really easy. Just 4 casing, and that's fine. Okay, I'll do that. Redstone flux ducts seem cool. And cheap. And they transfer 18,000. You just have to fill them with redstone, which we can actually do. So I might upgrade to those, because the invar ones might not transfer enough. I'm not entirely sure what the output is. Alright, that was easy. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have to upgrade the setup a bit, with some speed upgrades. But before I do that, I kind of want to max out on energy, because these are crazy. 100 RF per tick, and it's really slow as well. So before I do anything, I want to save in a bit of energy. So how many machines do we have? 1, 2, 3... Is that it? 3? Okay, that's not too bad. I thought there was more, to be honest. Don't we have some upgrades already? Where did I put them? Oh, I put them in here. Yeah, I'd like those back. They're expensive. So we just need 16 more energy. And then we can use as little RF as possible. So these were expensive before, but they're not so much now. So a full stack of enriched alloy. That's fine. Lithium, ardite, and 16 blocks of copper. But in a compactor. Can we do that? Yes we can, with 200 to spare. We don't have enough ardite though. I might have to go mine a bunch of that. We need 32. And we might as well mine some cobalt as well, because we're going to need some speed upgrades. It's the same thing. We don't need that many though. We don't need to max it out, like energy. Okay, so while all this does, I will be mining in the nether. It's going to take a while anyway, so we might as well get busy. Alright, stack of each. That didn't take too long, like maybe 15 minutes or so. Oh yeah, I forgot. Every time. So I think I'll just stick this in the pulverizer. Extra osmium and extra iron. What was it, 32? There we go. I'm assuming this is done. Yes it is. So we should be able to make 16 of these. Yes. 3 times 8 for 3 machines. Now we shouldn't be wasting anything. Okay, great. It's using 10 times less. So that was definitely worthwhile. And we can probably afford speeding it up now. I think I'll try 2 per machine. It might not be the correct ratio, but I guess we can test it out. So 6 upgrades in total. There we go. We might start running out of potatoes. Maybe. Probably actually. I'll fix it later. I'm not really sure what to do about that. But I will give everything 2 upgrades. Maybe a drawer to store normal potatoes would be a good idea. And then we could backlog a bit of power. In the form of potatoes. Because most of the time we don't use max power. This is auto pulling from there. So it needs to be auto pulling from here as well. So we just need to be inserting into here. And everything else should be fine. This is so scuffed. But it does work. So now we're extracting from the farmer into both these drawers. And the crafter will pull from here. And also the farmer. So when it's full, this should fill up. Like it's doing now. Perfect. Now we can backlog like 80 stacks of potatoes. Instead of like 6. So now from the PRC, I want to be outputting into a tank. A gas tank. Just for a little buffer. And we output above. And as long as we move this to like over here, we can add more gas burning generators. I think it's this way. Yeah. So for now we can use hardened, but we might be limiting ourselves here. I'm not too sure. So turns out the electrolyzer is like hardly used. It's running for like a frame every now and then. So I will remove the speed. I don't think it's needed. Yeah, it's keeping up with 0. And I'll give the crusher 1 more. I'm trying to match the speed. I'll see if this is going up or down. I think it's about stable. So the ratio of 2 to 3 seems good. Okay, great. So I think we're making 6,000 RF per tick, but it might be 12. I don't know if each one of these does 2 or 4. It's never max burn rate, so I can never tell. But the point I'm making is we can't extract that, since this only does 2k. So because these are a bit finicky, I don't really want to use them, because you have to fill them, and that's like annoying. So I think I'll just upgrade to the Invar one. 8k per tick is like fine. We might not even be making it. I love this machine. It's so fast. Half a stack already. We technically don't need to upgrade every single flux duct. Probably just to the empowerer. Nothing else uses that much power. Except like IC2 with the fabricator. It's still going by the way. 185. Not bad. That's like 1 or 2 iridium. So I think I'll replace here all the way up to there for IC2. And then from here to the empowerer. So about a stack and a bit. There we go. Easy. I might wire it a bit better as well. Like maybe at the front. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so everything should be about 4 times faster, so not nearly as bad. We might be fabricating a bit faster too. Yeah, more than 1% every second. So maybe 1 millibucket every minute? That's quite slow actually. I might make a nuclear craft reactor, just for that. But for now this is what we have to do. Okay, cool. So now back to what I was originally doing. 9 controllers. This part shouldn't be so awful now. So I guess I'll go ahead and make 9 of these. So 6 more. 3 lots of this craft. Let's get to work. Wow, that was really easy. Less than 10 minutes. Yippee! 9 frames. So these need to be industrial. So we need to do this with glowstone and then do some empowering. But these items shouldn't be that bad. We can automate it a little as well with some hoppers. So I think this is 5 compressed glowstone per thing. So 5 times 9, 45. Not too much glowstone honestly. It would be 8 times more if compressed glowstone didn't exist. So I'm very glad it does. So 9 concrete sheets, 9 invar gears, 9 steel rods. This one's the only expensive part. The rest is free, pretty much. Okay, so I'll be doing the middle bit myself. The rest I'll automate. So casing, gears, rods, concrete. So I believe this should be like a minute now. Oh wait, I forgot. They're not full of glowstone yet. This is actually still going. It's so slow. There we go. I might as well get them started now. It should be a minute. Yay! Yeah, that was a minute. Perfect. So how are we keeping up with power? Yeah, we're actually using more than we can produce, but because we have a buffer, that's fine. So I think I'll be back with all 9. See you in like 5 to 10 minutes. It would have been way worse if we didn't upgrade power. I'm very glad I did that. Alright, there we go. Wasn't too bad. One thing that I did notice, the max production of these is 3.88k. So we're actually limiting ourselves. I noticed only like 2 of these were running, so I think what I want to do is just upgrade these ones to the one above, the redstone one. Yeah, it should be fine. We shouldn't need to upgrade any more, just the ones into the cube. So a bit of electrum, and fused quartz. There we go. And I think it's 1 redstone per flux duct. No, 2 redstone. Might as well do all 16. We should probably get the magma crucible, because the melter's all the way over here. And uses 2000 RF per tick. Not very ideal. This should be able to handle 18,000, which is way more than we need. Perfect. We shouldn't be bottlenecking ourselves now. Okay, so to turn this into machine chassis, there is sort of a problem. More titanium aluminide. Can we even do that? We have 13, we need like 36. So I need another 3 blocks of titanium. So the best idea I have is to run the cheap flux duct all the way down to the excavator. It won't run all the time. It will be like 8 times slower, but at least it shouldn't hog all the power. And I'm hoping it's not that long to get enough titanium at an 1/8 of the speed. So I guess we just need 1 billion of these. I'll see if this gets down to it. I think I'll build down from the mob farm to save on as much cable as possible. So down from here. All the way down to bedrock, I guess. Hello. There we go. Now it should be running, although very slow. Oh, but we do have 1 rutile. That's progress. So we might get like 1 every couple minutes, which isn't terrible because we don't need that many. It's 3 blocks, so 27, and we can triple it via the meat method. So we only need like 9 pieces. That's not that bad. I might just AFK for a bit and see how many we get. I really don't want to give this more power because other things in my base need to run. Oh look, more rutile. We're swimming in it. It won't take too long. Maybe like 30 minutes or so. And this will be running all the time as well. So the next time we need more titanium, in like 1,000,000 years, there should be a load waiting for us. Hopefully. Do we have the chunk loaded? I don't remember. No we don't. Now we do. 2 out of 9. So I'll be back tomorrow, with hopefully enough titanium. And we should be able to make the controllers. Good night. Alrighty, it's the next day, and we have 12 rutile. It took about an hour to get 12, so we get 1 every 5 minutes, which is kind of terrible, but it is passive, so it should rack up over time. Alright, so let's get this processed, and let's craft these stupid controllers. I can't wait for AE2, so rutile plus liquid meat. There we go, raw or meat rutile. We do have to like pull it awkwardly. I should probably have left space for like pipes and stuff. Now we ferment it. And now we just fluid sieve with sand. Yay, titanium. 1 to 3. There we go. 36 titanium. Amazing. So now we should be able to make all 9 chassis pretty easily. I just need 3 blocks of titanium. And 9 of aluminium. Yay. Titanium aluminide. I think it's like 36 that I need. I've got some left. Yeah, 13. There we go. I miscounted the aluminium. Oops. Yeah, it's 7, not 9. But there we go. 36. All we needed. So we're just going to need 18 blocks of lawmite. And then 18 infinity bimetal gears. We do need more grains though. We have 2. I'll quickly make 1 billion. Also known as the stack and 3. Close enough to 1 billion. There we go. That should be everything. For 9 simple machine chassis. Yeah. So we have to make them industrial, which requires 9 industrial die blend. We already have 6 from last time, so I just need another batch of this. It's pretty easy as well. Organic black and organic green. There we go. That was easy. And we just alloy smelt these. Yippee. Ooh. Generator's loot crate. What? I have 2? Or is that a bug? Oh, it's a bug. The Enderio's got confused. Spectre coil. The 32 RF tick one. That's technically free power, although a horrible amount of it. Okay, so the ME controller. Skystone. I can steal that. Advanced cards. Technically doable. Yeah. Even the Cryothium? Yeah, I guess I can do it this way. We have XP from the mob farm. Energy acceptors. These are also kind of fine. Okie dokie. I will get to work. I don't think it'll be that bad, to be honest. I'll start with the energy acceptors. Those might be the hardest part. We're going to need 18, remember. This might take a while. Okay, so there should be enough energy acceptors. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So now we just have to worry about the advanced cards basically. And you kind of need calculation processors, which need pure Certus quartz. I am growing some, but it takes forever, so I might do the witch water thing for now. The crystal growth chamber does exist, but it's very expensive on Fluix, and I don't have enough charged Certus quartz. So I think I'll do the witch water thing. It seems fun. We're just going to need 9, so 9 ancient spores. I know you can slowly generate it this way, but it's really slow, so I'd rather just get 9 of this. It's like 5%. That's easy. We have 1, so 8 more to go. Why do I only have 1 sieve, by the way? I've just realised that. They're not expensive, it's just wood. Now this is more like it. This is so much better. And it works. Yay. Okay, so we just need to do these 2 alloys and cryothium. About 18 of it. We might be able to do that. I'll see how much we can make. With 8 buckets. It should be enough actually. It should get us 40. And we need like 36. I just need a bunch of snow. How do I get snow? Water to snow. Pure daisy. I just need like 2 pieces. Oh. There we go, that should work. And I'll get a snowman for infinite snow. I see pumpkins. We have seeds. I don't think it does the last stage with bone meal though, so we would have to wait. Yay, snow. I'll put him like here. Temporarily. He might die if there's rain, so I'll cover him. And we just do this. I love vanilla mechanics. Okay, we're getting close. I need 27 electrical steel, which is steel and silicon. Easy. And then 9 redstone alloy, which is even cheaper. Wow! Can't believe this is doable. Okay, so we're just waiting for the processes. So I guess we'll go dismantle a meteor. It's compressed crushed, so I have to use a hammer. I have one of those, but it doesn't have vein miner. Easily fixed. Oh. Mining tier osmium. Which one's osmium? Level 5. So anything above that is fine. I might just make it cobalt. It's cheap enough. It's like 2 ingots, so it's fine. It's much better too. By the way, you can use the elytra with the jetpack. It's just like really strange. There's a way to do it properly. Yeah, look at this. It just looks really strange. Yay, crushed skystone. How much do we need? 36 per controller. So I want at least like 5 stacks. That's fine. Yeah, we're there already. That was easy. Okay, so we should have everything for the advanced cards now. 18. Yeah. And now we should have everything for the controllers. We just need to compress all this. 36. Perfect. There we go. ME controller. 9. Now the difficulty is 113. Oh dear. I'm sure it's fine. I'm not living without controllers. Okay, so I think I will take a break here, and then I'll start constructing the E2 wing. I think that's a good plan. See you then. Alright, let's do some building. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here. I might just wing it. I do want to make it a tall room. So from here to here. And maybe a railing along the side. I'll get building, and we'll see how it looks. And the staircase to the second level would have to come off this staircase. It should nicely line up. Oh, great rain. Okay, I think I've sorted it. We have the lower layer and the upper layer, and a T-junction. I'll build one on the other side too. Everything should just work. And I'll put the controller center of this chunk, so all the way over here. I might make the room not square, to be like interesting. I'll see what I can do. First I'll build this again, but on this side. It was easy enough. This might be cool. And I think I'll leave spaces in the walls for crafting CPUs. And also molecular assemblers. So 1, 2, 3, and round the corner a bit. Or maybe I keep them in the walls, like in these areas. We can fit like 3 3x3s, so I think I'll do that. Otherwise we'll have like weird extensions. So CPUs, crafting towers, controller. Sorted. Alright, cool. Now I've got the actual layout down, it should be easy to build this room. I should probably start by digging out the bottom layer. Fine. I'll make an excavator. I know you were thinking it. It's just this stuff. Should be easy. I'll make it out of cobalt. There we go. Good enough. Cobalt for speed, treated wood for ecological, and extra experience from enchanted metal. Awesome. There's a surprising amount of digging here. Look at this big annoying piece of land. Cool. I think that's all of it. So I'm just going to build the entire thing. I'll cut it all together again. I will add some windows. That will be a good idea. So I will be back with that. Okay, that took like forever. So this is the outside. It's a big square, of course, but I'm hoping the inside is a lot more interesting. Whoa. I love this. And we do have some corner windows. Very big ones. They look amazing. Like, look how interesting this building is, even though it's a square. Also, by the way, the bottom floor is a little different. It looked really strange when it came up to here. So we have some like strange corner things. I don't know, I'm just making it up. But I do enjoy the walkway quite a lot. So I think I'll place the controller in the center, on the same level as this. And we have a ring of 8. And I think the subnet I'll put like here. So a 2-block gap. And we can expand upwards if needed. Which is probably the case. Maybe even remove the roof, if we really go crazy with channels. Okay, so to wire this up, I do want to be using some covered cable. But what colours do we want? Obviously purple. That looks really good. And maybe magenta? And then I guess blue. I think I'll go that with the main colour, because it's just lapis. So the subnet will be magenta or purple. Maybe magenta? That's just a combination of blue, red and white, which is bone meal, lapis, which are both free. We just need a source of red. And like flowers are fine. I've been pulverizing them. So we need to connect from here all the way over here, under the floor, ideally. I'll make as much cable as possible. 40. Not bad. And I will cover it. So I don't think I'll do dense just yet. I'll make like 1. So 8 magenta for the subnet. Yeah, you can't combine them. when they're coloured. You can't even make them smart while they're coloured. Okay. That's annoying. But one point I do want to make is don't overuse smart cables. They're not very performant. They can get very, very laggy if you spam them everywhere. So I want to try not do that. Also P2Ps. I would like to make like 9. Their default recipe. We just need fluics. But we've run out of charged Certus quartz. Oh. Let me go mining for a second. And just focus on charged. Y10, apparently. Okay, I think that's enough. Almost 2 stacks. And some normal Certus quartz too. So we're just going to need engineering processes. Pretty easy. Oh no! Potato apocalypse. There's none of them. No power. So turns out this is way too slow. I might have to spam some garden cloches. I'll do that in between episodes. Our ME system kind of runs on solar. These 3. So at least this will be okay. Our machines not so much. But oh well. It's a problem for another time. There we go. P2Ps. Yippee. So we're just going to need 8 right now. But we're going to need power to these controllers. So I need some cable anchors. And more of these things. The fibers. So we need to transfer power, but not channels. And I might actually move this down. Why does it take forever to mine a controller? Does it work with a wrench? Yes. Good. I think it'll be easier to move it down 1. So here. Now we can connect these 8 to only the top of this, and even remove it. And this side will be connected to this side in the future, and so on. It should be able to reach round. Nah. I'll move it up 1 again. I think that's better. We just need cable anchors here and here, on every side. Obviously they're not doing anything now. It's for the future. So this is the subnet. The main net will be this one. But now I'll just pipe into the ground. Like that? I'm not really sure. Yay, facades. They're so amazing. We can do this. Brilliant. Some of this might become dense later, but for now it's like fine. And I might want nice cable tunnels. So maybe it's worth mining like this. Or a 3x3. How do I want to wire this up to there? Round the side? Probably. I'll just do it up the wall. Because we have facades. And there's the energy acceptor. I might have to move it to like here. It needs to power the main net, not the ME system, which will have a P2P tunnel. Perfect. It's alive. I do need to like do some fiddling though, because I need the ME system. I don't quite have a memory card, so I need to quickly make one. Easy. So we copy one of these. I think I'll go with this one. And paste it over here. It's a bit of a squeeze. And I guess we're using magenta. I might change that, but this should be connected now. Yes, it's getting power. And we just need facades here to make it look pretty. Yay. Okay, I think I have to end it here though, sadly. I wish I could have done autocrafting, but it took so long building this, so I don't really have time. So next time will be the start of automation. Hopefully. Molecular assemblers are a bit weird though. We might have to go on a conduit adventure. Interfaces are pretty cheap though. Just tungsten, which I think is just in the end. Yes. So I might try find some of that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.